Welcome back to Enthador, ladies and gentlemen. I am Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dwarf Fortress version 0.43, and we are the fortress of Sandpillar. And I'm bringing it back here because I have no idea what is going on, but our entire fortress is in a big brawl right now. Now, according to the happiness stats, everyone is pretty happy. No one is unhappy. Nobody fell into a tantrum spiral. But there is this giant knockout brawl. What caused it? I don't know. The game isn't very clear about it. But look at who it's involving. Pretty much everyone in the entire fortress. At this point, it's ridiculous. I don't get it. It doesn't say how it started. It doesn't say why. But we've already lost a number of dwarves. Ixchel, dead. Colin Cole, dead. Soldius Pudero, dead. Tyrone Lannister, dead. And just after Tyrone put together an amazing artifact. Lunar, a siltstone mug. It means cloud rawness. This is a siltstone mug. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with oval siltstone cabochons decorated with pearwood and acacia and encircled with bands of steel. On the item is an image of codices in siltstone. On the item is an image of a table-cut gem in siltstone. But yeah, so it's just this mad brawl that cannot be stopped. I've never seen anything like it in any of my fortresses. It must be something introduced in this new version. But it's starting to get ridiculous here. Wombarl is now in a martial trance. Where are you? Okay, good. You're just training. I have no idea what's going on here. But we're just losing dwarves left and right. Oh, we just lost another one. Ingelram Eisenzahn, dead. Looks like the brawl is carrying down into the bedrooms. Again, no one seems to know why this is happening. JJJ Danny's fighting. Interesting. Leatherworker. Black Tweety. So I know who started it, or at least who seems to be fighting with everyone else. Oh, crap. The doctor's throwing up? Well, actually, no. The doctor's fighting the unassigned. The unassigned is fighting Weavericus. That's not going to go well. It's John dead. Vicathel. So everyone is fighting it. I can't tell why. The game doesn't give me any rationale whatsoever. There was no announcement. There wasn't, oh, there's a brawl breaking out for one reason or another. There's just no reason for this to be happening. Maybe justice? No, see, the only thing it says in justice here is violation due to a production order. So, there's been people getting... I don't get it. I have to believe this is a bug. Bengal Hairy Basement, dead. Jaguar, dead. JJJ Danny, dead. Mr. Popdog, our amazing glassmaker, dead. What is going on? John dead is, well, dead. When will this stop? Vicathel, dead. Again, everything was moving along just fine. The fortress was humming along. Everything was great. I don't know what caused this. It didn't say. There was no strange occurrence, no announcement. But it's obviously still going on. Still going on pretty strong here. I mean, Rectangle, half the fortress is involved in this. Our beautiful statue that we just built. Covered in blood. Black Tweety's dead. This is insane. I mean... For no reason, your entire fortress can't just start killing each other. Menadon, dead. What's going on here? An emotional shock. Grugnir, you better get out of there, Grugnir. I don't want to lose you. An emotional shock. Maths is doing stuff. Whitman's making trousers. Rest, play... No job. Wow, look at our hospital. Azrael just died. I don't know when this is going to stop. This has to be a bug. I mean, I don't mind if there's fortress-wide brawls based on some issue, but the game should tell you, Sheldor, dead. The game should say, there's a brawl because of this. But it isn't. It's just, everybody's just dying. And it didn't even happen in the tavern. So it's not even kind of a drunken brawl. Mr. Sereth? I mean, we are in some serious trouble here. Do we even have enough tombstones for all this? Use for burial, please. Burial, burial, burial. Yep, these are all set. These are all set. Yes. I don't know why that one wasn't. There's Sheldor's already resting Azrael. God, what a fiasco. What is happening here? I mean, this is stupid. I don't mind crazy things happening, but the game has to explain why it's happening, what's causing it, and to give you some way to stop it. Oleg Stormbeard, found dead. I mean, this has to be a bug. Wow, look at all the people sleeping in the hospital just on the floor. Kubuk? Not one of our named people. Maybe one of our... I don't know who the hell Kubuk was, actually. Oh, maybe one of the kids? Wow. So, yeah, the fort is just tearing itself apart. Looks like things have finally slowed down a little bit. I'm not noticing corpses everywhere. There's just bloody remains. And I really wanted to show you this. This kind of spoils the joy of it, but we have a glass statue here. This is a masterful clear glass statue of Inira Parchvault, the Ivory Treasury, created by Mr. Popdog, who is now dead. The item is a rendition of the humorous Fall of Dragons, an image of Inira Parchvault, the Ivory Treasury, the dragon, and dwarves. Inira is falling. The dwarves are laughing. The image was commissioned by the Flag of Striking, a local dwarven government. But there's no joy in it because our dwarves, for reasons... We fought enemies foreign and domestic, and we've just done great things, and... Alright, well, first of all, we need stone coffins. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. A rock coffin. Whatever. It makes no sense at all. Like, why would they do this? And they're all still happy. Again, maybe the emotion system's messed up. Maybe they're not happy. But therapist says they're all happy too. Yeah, the most unhappy we have is Tristanus, who is fine. So, I have no idea what's going on, but it looks like no one's dying anymore. Although Caboose is fighting with Wombarl. Alright, now, wait a minute. Now, Caboose is one of our military. So is Wombarl. And Slavko is dead. And now our military is fighting each other? Alright, let's look at someone who's fighting here. Wombarl. What's your deal? I was attacked. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. He is terrified while in conflict. He is shaken after suffering a major injury. He is afraid after experiencing trauma. He panics after being attacked. He feels satisfied upon improving fighting. He's a mess. His arm's fractured, his liver's bruised. What is going on here? Okay, that's Wombarl. What about Yickly? Are you alright, Yickly? Yickly's fighting too. She feels satisfied upon improving striking. She panics after being attacked. She feels vengeful after joining it. What is going on? I mean, this fort is literally going to tear itself apart. Everyone is fighting everyone else. Meanwhile, the tavern is still a happy place, as usual. Wombarl's now dead. Who's this? That's Black Tweety. I mean, we're not even going to have slabs for all this. Doran, one of our unassigned, is dead. Casual Dread. Grim Krimic. This has to be a bug. Faxlim. And Bolath Big Bear. Drakatutor, Ushrer. And a Hammer Dwarf is visiting. Great time to visit the fortress. Deep Sea Diver Man. Is this ever going to end? I don't know. Hezekiah Bearchild? And these are civilians for the most part killing each other. Yickly? Yickly was a soldier. 2 dwarven children. Ersion Crowman is collapsing due to overexertion. After that, he was hit by a bolt? This has to be a bug. You know, I've heard tales of a bug before where, like, if you attack the dwarven caravan, then some of your dwarves become hostile. We just lost Augustus, Pinkie Pie, and Balder the Great. I mean, this is no fun. If this is going to happen in all my other forts, that's really terrible. Doran. Let's see squads. Yeah, we've lost so many. Alright, Fulgar's Ferocity. I just want to see if my dwarves are in a list of people that I can kill, because that would mean that they are enemies of the state. But no, just a bunch of bards. Some ravens. Magma crabs. No. So, they're not considered enemies. It's just a big random brawl. Darkness is dead. Zarya's cooking masterpieces. Zarya, please just stay in the kitchen. Quarkon Ranan, dead. Erstion Crowman. Wolf Kesvik. Henkolijo and Fredivalde. Torred. Torred, Lonnie Ironborn, our captain. Torred, who had our artifact crossbow. And here comes the elves. The elven caravan. Sketch 2D. Or Sketch D2, I mean. Elven diplomat. Alright, well, some dwarves obviously are not participating in this. They're still doing their jobs, going about doing whatever. But we went from something like 200 dwarves down to 130. Although some of them are bards and stuff. This has to be some kind of crazy bug. If anybody knows what's going on here, please let me know. Again, everything was just fine. Nothing happened. We were just minding our business, producing things, and then all of a sudden, I just got the death noise, and one dwarf died, and then it just set off a chain reaction, and now everyone's just gone crazy. Olvar Stonesong just joined the ranks of the dead. I don't know why it doesn't give you the announcements for very long. But we need to start building some coffins because we are running out. And of course, the forgotten beast Medill has come, a huge skinless gopher. It has wings and it undulates rhythmically. Beware its poisonous sting. I can't worry about you, Medill. I got other problems. Alright, these two are fighting here. I don't know if they're sparring or actually fighting. Dennis McBlarneybuff and Brint Gingerbear. Nope, they're fighting. They're actually really fighting. The elves, merchants, they're probably wondering what's going on. Are these guys fighting here? God, I hope not. Throthgrod. Eilard just went down. No, he's in a combat drill. Okay, so it looks like the people here are okay. They're sparring, watching, just kind of hanging out. Everything seems to be okay with these guys. Eilard and Mecha Jeb, both dead. And these kills don't show up on the dwarf kill logs either. I'm not hearing as many hits, so maybe everyone's just calmed down. Somebody's still fighting, though. Looks like Dennis and Brint. Wow, look at these hospital rooms. This is a mess. Just pure insanity, folks. Pure insanity at Sandpillar. They had it too good. They killed a dragon, killed a titan, fought off goblin armies. It got to be too much for them. Okay, good. Some more coffins. Oh, one. Great. That's going to do us a lot of good. Although I don't even know for all I know, our Mason is dead. Dennis McBlarneybuff, dead. The great Brawl of Sandpillar of 156, starting off the year on a good note. It was funny, as this was going to be like the second to last episode. What I was planning on doing in this episode was just following a couple dwarves around their day and just seeing what they were doing, how their life was, you know, what they were up to. And then the final episode was going to be a 3D viewing of the fortress the last time, and then we were going to retire peaceably and go on to fort number 2. Now, I mean, I can still retire the fort because as long as Vamp McVamperson is alright, it won't ever truly fall, but this certainly puts a damper on it. Though no one's died in a while, so I think we're okay. Brent Gingerbear has become an administrator. Alright, let's go to therapist here. It says here we have 145 dwarves, 21 children. Pycon is fine and has the lowest Happiness. Within the last week, he felt horrified after witnessing death. Shock at the unexpected death of somebody. That was a big deal. Grief at somebody's death. Vengeful, joining an existing conflict. -50. Oh, shoot. Who we lose now? Richmond, Reinhardt, Leviathan, TM, and Swain Forkbeard. And Kellenthor. I thought maybe they just died in the hospital, but everyone in the hospital actually looks fine. The fighting noise seems to have stopped. Pycon grew attached to something. Oh. Never mind. Bork Glasgow, Aristoscon Inspector, Nexus Lay. Nexus Lay has actually been fighting since the beginning. Zazakita, Sig Hammershot. Oh boy. What a mess this is. And we didn't even get to profile a dwarf. Petitions. No. We have too much entertainment as it is. Alright, things seem to be calming down. That was just insane. Greetings from the Woodlands. We have much to discuss. Yeah, sure. Now's a great time. We elves are partial in particular to the trees of the forest surrounding your lands. What forests, elves? Are you blind? You're going to cap our tree fells at 100. Yeah, sure. Considering we don't have any trees, that seems to be a bargain I can make. We can part with at most 115 trees. Okay. I mean, we don't even have 2 trees. Incense Groves is that several years ago a group calling itself the Strategic Hurricane, that's a cool name, reclaimed the site on behalf of the Jaws of Quietness. Several years ago a group from the Jaws of Quietness left to reclaim the ruins. Although we do not always see eye to eye, ha! I bid you farewell. May you someday embrace nature as you embrace the rocks and mud. We haven't cut down any trees. Maybe you have us mixed up with somebody else. Because we're totally cool when it comes to trees, man. We're the oaken flags. Alright, well, let's put some coffins here. Before our dwarves start becoming ghosts. Apparently we do have a working mason somewhere. Between episodes, I'm going to have to go through here. And, you know, I'm not even going to. I was going to reassign everybody and give everybody a new job to make things clean up. But I'm just going to retire the fortress. Before things get worse. No. Alright. So we have some sparring going on. I wish there was a difference in the noise between the sparring and the violent fighting. There's just dwarven blood just decorating the halls here. Why? Why would they do that? Look at this. Just vomit everywhere. Vomit and blood. What a mess. What a mess in Sandpillar. At least the downstairs area is fine, but without Mr. Pop Dog, he was our best glass guy. This is a fiasco. What is this bard doing? You're giving food. Wow. Fulgar's ferocity was defeated in half. Half of our marks dwarves in that squad are gone. We lost Loney, the captain of the other squad. Thros Terrors lost 4. The Auxilia stayed fine. I guess they weren't involved in the chaos in the fortress. Bork, Glasgow, Aristoscon, Inspector, and Nexus Lay are still fighting. I think Nexus Lay is the one that started all this. Because Nexus Lay was also fighting earlier. Wow. So Nexus Lay keeps punching Arstoskon Inspector in the head, and then passing out from exhaustion. Why isn't... Or Bork Glasgow, I mean. Why isn't Bork Glasgow fighting back? Oh my god, look at all these corpses. Wait, no, it can't be corpses. Sophia Stoneboom, she didn't die. No, she's still alive. She feels restless after being able to rest and recuperate. She feels lonely after being away from family. Vengeful when joining an existing conflict. So there's this existing conflict, and they all joined up with it. Holy crap, Hassoon Ironbeard. So Hassoon Ironbeard does have the kill. He killed Black Tweety. Arlen Glint Eyes didn't kill anyone. Ragnar, no one. Bork Glasgow killed a lot of people. Stukos, Hezekiah Bearchild, Id, Augustus, and Pinkie Pie. Wow. He earned a nickname for that. Oh my gosh, how do I see that? How do I see his nickname? Yeah, it's just, the font is too big. It starts it here. Bork Glasgow Oldmere's the C. Or, yeah. Damn it, how do I find that out? So great, we finally get a named dwarf, or a dwarf that gets a title, and the only reason they got a title is because they killed another bunch of dwarves. And we can't even see what that title is. I guess that's what you need therapists for. How would you ever find that out if you didn't have Dwarf Therapist? I mean, unless you were using true type fonts. Where is... Alright, looks like no one's fighting anymore, but what a fiasco. Where is Bork Glasgow? Bork. Yeah, it doesn't show us. Let's go to him. Ah, here we go. Bork Glasgow Oldmere's the Copper Sever of Hands. Huh. Due to all of his kills. All of his kills of our innocent dwarves. Loyal citizens of Sandpillar. Bork Glasgow's a murderer. But according to Dwarven Justice, not in the eyes of our Dwarven Justice, only Nexus Lay is... He's just supposed to go to jail because of refusing a production queue. This has to be a bug. Wow. Alright, folks. Well, we witnessed the just Sandpillar tearing itself apart. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe next episode, if things calm down, we'll do some vignettes of different dwarves, follow them around. Maybe we'll just go straight to Armok Vision, or who knows. Oh, wow. Are they fighting again? Yep. Just these three, though. Bork Glasgow just died. Well, I guess that's alright. He's the one... Yeah, he's the one that killed all those people. So, it's probably good that he ended up dying. But he got a name. And then he died. Let's see. Anybody else have names here? Can we sort by that? Can we sort by... No, we can't really do that. Do they put titles here? I guess they don't. How do I know who's titled and who's not? I'll have to figure that out, because there should be a way to see who has a title. Wow, what a mess. What a mess here. Let's see, Matthews. Who's fighting here? Who would have a highest chance of having a title? The Elk Bird. Oh, and the Forgotten Beast. Let's look at. Does Nexus Lay have any kills? Huh. I guess everything's calmed down, but wow, what a mess. What a mess. We got our first legendary titled dwarf, and he ended up dying on a bed in the hospital. The hospital's stuffed with our dwarves. it's just bad times to be in Sandpillar. I don't know what else to say. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marcus Aurelius. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.